Chief, the elephant in the room is directly behind you. It's a beautiful banner that says the Center for Homeland Defense and Security. That is, I got to tell you, the one course that I am so envious and so sad that I never got to attend. I went to EINA, kudos to
Mhm.
session 227. I went to PERF, SMIP in Boston. I went to, as you know, the top and the best leadership schools for law enforcement in America. But
Yep.
the one that eluded me was the one where you're at Monterey, California right now, the Center for Homeland Defense and Security. What a prestigious program. Please tell our international audience about this program.
And what a special place CHDS is. The physical
Yeah,
location of it here on campus at Naval Postgraduate School in beautiful Monterey just adds to the ability to come here and focus, because we are on a university campus, which is also an active
wow,
military base. And so it's very,
wow,
it's very preserved. There are gate
yes,
access requirements, obviously. And so when you come here, you focus. And for the police officers who are in our courses here, they have that moment to pend everything that's going on in their work life, and to have a space on a research campus where they can invest fully in whatever issue they're looking at. One of the many great things about CHDS is that our curriculum is specific to current topics and trends, while
yeah,
giving them the ability to lift up their eyes and look on the horizon, which is something that we don't get to do in our day-to-day jobs. We're so busy doing our day-to-day jobs.
and
We don't have that ability to consider what the weak signals are they're seeing, but we just don't have time to deal with. And CHDS gives you the time, the space, the environment, and the cohort of fellow participants with incredible faculty to engage in that horizon scanning. So
wow,
it's both. Here's what we have right now. Here's what all of us are dealing with. But here's
yes,
my moment to lift my eyes up, and with the help of this think tank environment, do some horizon scanning and consider those weak signals. So CHDS has 4 main programs in it. One is the master's program. So
where,
CHDS confers, it is an in-person master's degree, and that's how it's coded on your academic transcripts. It's not coded as a virtual degree. It is an in-residence. And so you come to Monterey for 2 weeks at a time over the period of 18 months.
wow,
It's a very rigorous academic program. Next in the portfolio is the Executive Leaders Program. And I think we all know what that is. That's akin to what you did at SMIP, right? That is spread out over about 8 months, and it's 4 weeks of in-residence work. We have the Emergence Program, which is what I lead, and I'll talk about that in a little bit more detail here in a moment. And then we have the Executive Education Program, which is a mobile education team that does bespoke delivery to different state governors' offices or county work groups that are looking for some conversation around specific topics. So I'm going to spend my time kind of talking about the first 3, the master's program, the ELP, and Emergence. And master's and ELP I've already discussed, and those are common constructions. Most countries, everybody, when you say a master's degree, people know what that is, or executive
yeah,
leaders program. Emergence is the program I run, and Emergence is built and geared for people in the first half of their career. So people in organizations that will be the future chiefs of their organization at some point in time. So first line sergeants, people that are going to promote. And if they don't assume positional authority positions, they have personal authority in their organizations.
yeah,
And these future leaders, we have a program here at CHDS to bring them in for about 6 months. And what the program focuses on is building critical thinking skills. And it's benchmarked around this idea of change in the
yes,
individual, change in how they think, change in how they approach issues, change in their professional network, change in their scope of the world, and change in themselves and how they progress through their organizations. The program has a capstone deliverable in a change initiative process. So this is kind of the give back to the organization that you and I were talking about offline at a different point. What do leaders get for sending one of their best and brightest off to a 6-month program? And when I say 6 months, it's a combination of distance learning and in residence time.
Right.
You're
Exactly.
in the program for 6 months, but you're physically here in Monterey for 2 weeks. So we
Right.
do a distance learning period first, then you come on campus for 1 week, then we go into DL2, and then you come back on campus for a second week. So for leaders in the organization who are thinking about sending their people, well, what do they get back for letting their folks come to Monterey for 2 weeks and
Right.
for giving time and space? This is what they get back is the Emergence Program is benchmarked in the student coming in with a change initiative idea. And that is, what is something in their organization, an issue that needs to be addressed so that then when they address it and problem solve it, they make a positive change in their organization. And we
Okay.
build the course around teaching them frameworks for problem identification before jumping to problem solution, which is what
Yeah.
we all tend to do as first responders.
Yeah.
We talk about how to package and present that solution, how to present it orally and in writing. And so at the end of this program, the organization gets not only a better critical thinker and someone now with just this fabulous network of contacts, but they get something tangible that happened in their
Yes.
organization. They get a
Absolutely.
change, a positive change in their organization.
Yeah.
Emergence has been running now since 2017. We've graduated 12 cohorts. We have over 300 alumni just in Emergence.
Wow.
The master's program has been running for over 20 years. There's over
Yes.
1,000 alumni. Now, that makes it small and elite in a way, but also broad nationwide.
Yes.
One of the new features of CHDS, unlike some of the programs that you and I have attended, Eddie, I was FBI NA 14, so you're a baby
Yay.
at session 225. Law
Guys.
enforcement, right?
Yes.
Those cohorts,
Yeah.
they're all law enforcement.
Oh, God,
CHDS
yes.
is multidisciplinary.
Right. That's what I like about that.
Yeah. The Emergence Program and ELP can also accept private sector folks. The master's program cannot. The master is government employees. But we can accept certain private sectors, folks that also touch public safety and security. For example, the Disney Corporation. Think about any given day, the number of lives they're responsible for public utility companies. So we are so multidisciplined. So it's police, fire, emergency managers, it's EMS, it's public health, it's policy writers, it's intelligence analysts, it's chiefs of staff and governor's offices. And the network that you build here at CHDS, you cannot build in other single discipline programs. So for all of those reasons, that is what makes CHDS so special and such a great place.
Yeah.